want it to connect to. So it's being a little pain in everything. So you know what? Fine. I'm just gonna get rid of that one then. Now you can't try and connect to it. So there, game. Haha! Take that, game! I have outfoxed thee. And now we've got a nice little space in there. I wonder if I can I sneak a triangle in there? And, oh, look at that. I can sneak a triangle in there and kind of connect that. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Sneaking the triangle in there so you connect it. Yes, sir. That's what's up right there. That's what's up. Triangles for the win. Building in this yeah, it is. It really can be. There's no doubt about it. It could definitely be finicky. Oh, now we're going to have. Wait, does this have to sit on the ground? Is that what you're telling me right now? It has to sit on the ground after I just did all of that. You're going to be so ungrateful as to tell me that it can only sit on the ground. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. It won't sit on the grates. It has to be on the ground. The whole point was to not have the thing on the ground because I was like, you know, it just doesn't seem like a good idea to having a nuclear reactor just sitting on the ground like that. But the game apparently has other things in mind. Like, hey, by the way, that's great that you want to build that nuclear reactor. However, that has to be on the ground, sir. Or it just needs more space. Or it just needs more space, because apparently it does not have enough space in here. So, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just need to build more space for my nuclear reactors, apparently. Apparently, I am not providing them with enough space to be, who and what they really want to be. So, I am failing my nuclear reactors. How dare. So what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna build lots of these. And I am gonna make space. And they will be able to fit somewhere. I will give them a place where they can fit in, where they can be who they want to be. I will not leave my nuclear reactors hanging like that. There we go. Look at that. How about that? How's that? Getting this looking good. No, I'm out of iron. But hey, it looks good, right? We got all this walkway, it goes the whole way around, everything's covered. Now we can nuclear reactor our happy little heads off. Hopefully. Maybe. If the rocks allow it. If the rocks allow for it, we will have all the nuclear reactors. There we go. We should have all the power we need now and then some. And if not, we will nuke even more. I actually want to move this thing. I don't really like having this one here. Put it up here with all the other ones. That's just where they go. That is where the solar panels live, is up there. And there are plenty of them that live up here. It's kind of like my own little like solar farm. You just farming up all that wonderful, delicious, super solar energy. Don't ask what these two are doing. They're just kind of like they're their own, you know, generators. They're doing their own thing. And they are doing a fine job of it. Actually, I need to rebuild another one of those. Because those are oxygen-making thingers. You know, I'll come back to that in just a minute. Because I need some food. Eat the beans. Alright, that, and I think I lost, I think I misplaced or misused some things I wasn't supposed to use, like a water bottle that I need. Speaking of water, crack this guy open and get a whole bunch of that. Now I should have, yes, okay, so let's put that, I need to get these somewhere where they're not getting in the way of other things. So I'm gonna put that one there. And we'll put that seed in there. And then we'll take that one and that one, and we will do the deconstructing goodness. One there, and then finally one there. Excellent. There we go. 600. This one's what? 400. There we go. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. And we can move around the whole thing. Now I did see I actually have outdoor lamps. Not that I have anything to build them with, but we have the option for outdoor lamps. We also have this vehicle station that we can get built, which is going to use a lot of power. Two super, you know what, here we're just gonna pin that guy, because I can pin things now. I love that I can pin things now. I don't particularly love that I had to get a special thing built to be able to pin things, but I like that I can do it now. And two, I don't have any super alloy right now, so we're gonna have to go searching for some stuff. And before we do that, we're going to have to get loaded up on essentials. I'll take a thing of space food with me, and, well, let's see. There is a place off in yonder distance that we have not been to yet. And, it might be a good place to go check out. I'm gonna bring some extra goodness with me, so that we have plenty of whatever to try and get there with. But I'm trying to look at wrecks and things that I haven't made it to yet. And head those ways. There's also the idea of eventually one base I don't think is going to be enough. I believe at some point a second base is going to become necessary, and I'm gonna need to find places that are far enough away from where I'm already at to where it'll make sense to actually build a second base. So I just see this way out in the distance here, and I'm like, you know, that looks like a good opportunity for a place to build a second base. This looks like it has good base number 2 potential. I mean, it's already got, you know, open area to where we can head into this and explore and everything. So, you know, I mean, right here might not be a bad little spot to throw some stuff down and start making things happen. For those of you who, you know, may know better than I do, you can let me know if you think this is a good spot or not. But for what I'm seeing, it seems like a reasonably decent spot to throw down some stuff and make some things happen. I need iron the most right now. Well, titanium is good too, but iron is where it's at the moment. Because one of the things that I'm not familiar with really is just how big the map is. Like, how much space is there to work with? So, you know, things to consider and to keep in mind and all that as we go about doing the things, as it were. Oxygen, and you know, we'll just drink the water while we're at it. But I feel like this is a decent spot. I feel like this will give us access to things. I don't know if this goes anywhere or if there's anything up over this way. We'll take a quick peek. Ooh. There's a lot of wind down in that there valley. Something tells me that is an area we are going to have to be careful when we go into there. I think as long as we build on some of the higher elevation stuff here, I like the idea of just building right here, like right here on this spot, right under the ring. We've got this nice little puddle. We got 2 puddles. So let's do... I want to get this up high enough that it doesn't... There we go. It's got to be up that high so that it doesn't mess with the rock. So we'll just throw a couple of these right here. Actually, you know what? Let's just... Yeah. Yeah. Stop stop, you know, double thinking everything. Stop, you know, second guessing myself. What way does that have to be? Right there? Okay. Can you build stairs that connect to the stairs? Yes. Okay, good. There we go. And then we'll build lay room. Come on. Come on. You know what? Fine. Good enough. Or let me go inside before we, you know, asphyxiate. Because I'm not really into asphyxiating. It's not really my thing. Not something that I am I'm looking to do. I'm kind of a fan of breathing. I like being alive. I like breathing. Crazy idea, I know. Like, come on, Fanon. You know, who really enjoys breathing? And I'm gonna tell you, it's me. I'm that guy. I like breathing. I am a fan of breathing. Did I use up all my iron already? I did. How about that? Well, more iron it is then. There's got to be plenty around, I'm sure. I just want to build one, maybe two storage containers here. So that if I do decide that I do fully want to have, you know, an all-out, you know, base built in this area, that it'll be here and it'll be available. There'll already be the first little bits of infrastructure and all of that taken care of. There's going to be a golden box around here somewhere too. So we need to keep our eyes peeled for that. Those are the best. Those are glorious. We got a nice little cut through here. What do we got going on in here? Was ist das? Ah, this is another area where we're going to need explosives to get through. Okay. So we're not doing that anytime soon. Or at least not yet. All in due time, though. All in due time. By the way, if you decide to play this game, get the jetpack as soon as you can. It is wonderful. Like, everything is just better with jetpack. Anybody who tries to tell you otherwise is just doing you a great disservice. Jetpack is where it's at. Alright, storage container 1, storage container 2, there we go. Alright, put stuff in storage containers other than the oxygen and the water and the space food, because those are better off kept with us. But we'll leave one water bottle, one oxygen behind. We'll leave one space food in, actually, you know what, one of those, nah, I'm good. Alright, let's go over to this spot over here, because I saw this spot where we could enter into all of this mess. Right here. Turn on the flashlight. Got a storage container here with a bunch of goodness. And of course, we're going to disassemble our storage containers as we find them. That way we don't forget which ones we have and haven't cleared out. Also want to make sure that we keep the deconstruction tool on as much as possible. You never know when you're going to find something that can be deconstructed that you wouldn't that you didn't know. There are hidden things. See, like there's a locker stuck back there. I don't know if I can actually get to it. Like, yeah, I can get to it right there. All right, take all of that stuff, and then we deconstruct that so we don't end up trying to go back for it again. This looks like it might have been... See, we got one hiding in there. Yeah, blueprint chip, let's go. Those are the best. Those are the best, because those allow us to learn wonderful new things. This place just looks like it is going to be one giant loot box. And, I don't necessarily like calling it a loot box, but there's a lot of good stuff in here. And it is going to probably take several trips for me to, clear this place out. And I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. But it is a very good thing that we are not trying to like go back and forth between this place and our actual and our main base. Cause oh boy, would that be a pain in the everything. I'm not really gonna bother to try and sort any of this at the moment. A lot of this might get I might turn around and use to like build other stuff to expand the space that we have here. Because I have a feeling we are gonna be over here doing stuff. Eat the food. Drink the water. There's another water to take back with us. Alright, here we go. I like doing this part too. I like the exploration. I like delving into things. And, finding resources and all of that. Alright, so we've covered that way. Let's see, we've got this space over here. We have this space. That's where we came from. So we got two directions we can go. We're gonna go this way. Okay, it really didn't matter, it all connects to the same space anyway. These I'm never able to open, which just annoys me endlessly. Which means somewhere in this place there is a reactor of some sort that I will have to power back up to probably get in there and get to that stuff. Whatever's back there, whatever's in there. There's a lot more that goes that way. Ooh, here's a heater. A tier 2 heater. That I'm probably not going to bother deconstructing right now. What is that? Fertilizer. Ooh, okay. That's a first. I had not found any fertilizer before. I have a feeling that will be very useful, though. We can go this way more when the thing finally decides. One of these days, I'll be able to deconstruct those. Well, there's the reactor, as I was saying. If we can eventually power that up, we will be able to get to other areas that we cannot access right now. Let's throw down a little O2. Today was the inauguration of the Space Warp Gate. It took 2 years to build, and it was was to finally allow us to easily cross the Eorzea Prime sector. But as soon as we turned on the main power reactor, everything went wrong. The power immediately went down, all the reactors and the stabilizers broke within a few minutes, and the spaceship was inexplicably drawn to the closest planet. We have tried everything to fix it, but it seems there's nothing we can do. The whole crew escaped into the escape pods, and I set out a distress signal. I'm going to my pod now too. What a waste. All of these months of work will be lost. I can't understand what happened. This shouldn't have happened. Yeah, it did. And it's one of those, you have to plan for as many eventualities as you can. And apparently they did not plan for the possibility that something would go very wrong. And it ended up going very wrong. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, 1 minute, everything's fine. Next minute, goat screams. Okay, gotta go. Have a wonderful stream. All right, you too, Icy. I will catch you next time. Have yourself a good one. And by the way, let me get a shout out out there for Icy, because she is a streamer and a wonderful friend of mine, and she deserves to get shout outs and all of that wonderful attention. Icy is a retro gamer and a variety streamer, as well as doing speed runs for Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. If you've not ever gotten a chance to get over and check out Icy's channel, now is the perfect time to do it. Click that link, go check it out. If you like what you see, make sure you give Icy a follow so you can be there when she's live doing her thing. You have yourself a good one, Icy. I will catch you later. Alright, let's unload some stuff. All of this stuff. So much stuff. There's my last oxygen thing. And after that, we will probably have to start ferrying things back and forth. Although it looks like we might have found the majority of what this area has to offer already. We shall see as we delve a little further, but we found the reactor, and usually that is one of the last things that you run into when exploring one of these. So I suppose we'll see in just in a little bit here. Yeah, whatever has to go into these, I haven't found out yet. But once you do know and you can make use of those, I assume that means that you can then power up the ship and get into areas that were otherwise inaccessible. Up till then. Ooh, we've got some kind of cave here. This is interesting. And it just led to a chest. Okay. That was a little underwhelming, not gonna lie. I was all like, ooh, fun cave. Cool. Let's see what's going on. And then it was just kind of like, oh, no, standard box. Nothing else, nothing special. There you go, there's the deconstructor. I don't want the spacesuits. I've already got a few of each. It appears that is pretty much it. At least for what we can get to from this particular entrance. I'll take the heater from there. Sounds like it's raining. It's raining rain. Hallelujah. It's raining rain. Now there are gonna be probably other parts of this that we can get into. I assume this giant ring is not going to just be, you know, singular entrance and that's it. That seems like that would be a little silly. We've got more water, we've got more oxygen. Didn't really find more in the way of food. So we've just got the one food that I brought with me. That we just ate. We are out of space. I'm gonna have to build more lockers if I want to store more stuff here. Two iron. There we go. Alright, we got a lot more space to put stuff in. Excellent. Again, like I said, I'm not going to really go through a lot of the trouble of sorting most of these things, because they are probably not here long term. There is the ad break. I'm gonna sneak around here and see if we can find anything of interest. Just kind of hanging out around the outside of everything around here.